Good evening, everyone. Ted here, back to you so quickly after last night's 11:30 plus hours evening visit. Stopped in my mail today about an hour ago on the way home from a day of driving, seeing sights I haven't seen in years, and I actually got mail. Okay, I got a knife to open it just in case it doesn't want to open willingly. We will do it the other way. Anyway, yes, I've ordered this. We've had a comedy of errors, we'll say. Initially ordered March the 15th, 2020. Kit came in a couple of weeks, I guess. I did the normal sampling for Ancestry, which was spitting, if you can imagine. And I know we teach our children not to spit, but then the doctor says open wide, or spit in this tube or whatever. Anyway, I thought I'd invite you here for the opening, and we will look at things along that line. So much for the debris right there. Okay, so now one thing still after that seal, it still has another seal. That looks to be it. Okay. Anyway, okay. Now, I'm going to have to show it to you. We open up with the old welcome thing. Now, I don't have the means of being able to see what I'm doing, so there you go. Activate online, and I've got a number in the back, which I'm not going to show you. And then, because Canada is a bilingual country, officially, the French version. And it does not have it on the back. We'll throw that aside, because the French isn't going to help me a bit. We'll keep the English. Next. Okay. A package to seal it in. I'm seeing a wiping tissue there, I believe. We'll have to double check on that. I know there have been some changes in how Ancestry is doing things. Okay. And then this kit. And shipping box, I do believe it should be. I'm going to be reading through the instructions. I don't think there's a whole bunch there, but we want to make sure we get it right. You know what's the old saying, if you want a drink of water, you may have to wait a while, or do it now and wait. But I'll read the instructions carefully before we proceed any further. Okay, folks, now I'm in my office, and unfortunately it's a bit messy, as you can see on the wall. Instead of trying to take 2 days to clean it up so I can record in here or move the computer outside, I thought I would just do it like this. Okay, so anyway, I just hit enter on my computer to bring up activate your DNA kit. Oh, of course. Okay, so we're at DNA activation at ancestry.ca, and it says continue as Ted Vidler, and that we can tell you. I clicked yes. Okay, then we have to go and open the box, get the kit. Okay, now, as it happens, believe it or not, in here, I can see the code. Whoops, I turned it. And so, you can't see my keyboard or my display, and that's just fine. Okay, now I entered it. It's displayed as having 4 characters, or 3 or 4 characters, and a dash. I did not input the dash. I just put the characters in, and it came back activation code is a valid activation code. In actual fact, so we'll click next, and then it says, Ted, please select who you're answering the following questions for. Me. Full legal name, year of birth, sample storage. It reminds that sample storage is voluntary. You can activate your kit receive your results even if you do not consent. If you give your consent, they will store your sample indefinitely unless you tell us to destroy it. You can change your mind later by calling customer service at a number. I'm going to tell them not to give my consent, because at my age I don't think there's any need to store it after they process it, whether you give your consent or not. And I'm going to pass on that. We're going to try and keep things as quietly as we can. Okay, the DNA matches, and one thing it does point out is health information is not used in this comparison, will not be shared with other customers. So basically you're in the grade area, it says finding new family members can be exciting, but might also discover unexpected relatives which could surprise you and your family. You can change this preference at any time. And I have to admit, watching people do their Ancestry or 23andMe or Heritage on YouTube videos, there have been some shocking revelations. I don't expect to get any shocks, but I want to see the DNA matches. Okay, and then you indicate how you want your name displayed. It gives it the way I normally log in, or last name, underscore, and then first name. And I'm just leaving it with the proper settings. Ethnicity estimate display. Estimate is shown to your DNA matches. Okay, this is a poser now. Show my complete estimate and communities, or show only what we have in common. And I'm going to go with that one. I don't need to give away any more information than I wish to. Okay, kit notification, you receive email updates about the status of this kit. Now that's what did not happen when I sent mine away in March. Nothing happened. I heard nothing until I chased them in May and discovered I hadn't heard anything because they didn't receive it. So there I go. This time I have recorded everything from the end of May when I contacted Ancestry. They have been very helpful in that way. And so, do I want to receive text updates? Yes, I do. Of course, phone number. And it verified that yes, it is a valid phone number. Message and data rates may apply. So this is where, if you're paying for your text messages, you would be maybe shocked a little bit. I have unlimited texting and phoning in North America, so since Ancestry I trust is coming out of the US, that should be fine. Okay, and so you can receive weekly emails with updates if you wish, and I click yes on that. Okay, now it's reviewing my legal name, year of birth, sex, consents, matching and all that stuff, phone number. Okay, submit and activate. Okay, and my phone says it received a text. I was successful. You have successfully activated the DNA test. Have you already mailed your sample? No, I haven't spit in a tube yet. Right, and I have also linked it to my family tree with Ancestry, and that's it. Everything is linked, everything is set. Okay, well, welcome back to my living room. I'm a little bit more comfortable here than any other room. Filled to the black wavy line until the syllaba, not your bubbles. So if we have bubbles above the line, that would be bubbles only, that would be a bad thing. And yes, it's a wavy line, and we'll bring it up for you. Okay, you see that wavy line right here, right? And at my side it says spit to here. Okay, let's see how we can do. And yeah, I'm a bit parched. I can see where the problem could be there. Yoo-hoo. You know, I've sat and watched a number of you doing this. I think the swabs in your cheek might just be a bit easier tapping it down. Well, it's like I do with my steamed milk for a cappuccino. You tap it to break the bubbles, the large bubbles that is, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm almost at the line. It says you can go above the line a little bit, and I'm going to do that because of the simple fact I want to make sure I have adequate amount for them without being too much. It's right at the line now, so a couple more. It says they're slightly above, and it is slightly above. Replace the funnel with the cap. Okay, let's hope. Oh, it popped off readily. I'd forgotten how easy it was. Okay. I can tell there is liquid in there. I can feel it sloshing. Okay, and the blue shows up very well. Okay, the next part is right in here. And I just have to find the opening. Okay? Okay, we fold it neatly in place. Squeeze it down good. Move it over and squeeze it down. It's not, I didn't put it in on an angle. That would have made it a bit easier. Okay, everybody, there's my sample. Ready for the box. And with that, thank you for joining me in this initial part. All the best. What am I expecting to hear? I'm a human. That's about as best as you can go for. I'll have to think of something better than that. I don't think I have any alien in me. We'll find out. Take care. Ted's clear.